yes, we've been waiting for you. Now that you're here, we have a matter of grave importance to discuss with you. So you really think this nonsensical plan of yours will work, Beth?
Janice, it has to work. We have no choice. Now then.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Good. That armor looks good on you two.
Well, it itches, and it stinks.
It's had a dead man in it. What do you expect?
So, now that we're all here, Valerius, would you like to fill in our friend on your plan?
Did you ever stop to wonder how my men and I came to this place? Well, yes, but that's not all of it. Up until a couple of weeks ago, we were still in Cyrodiil, and our sources began reporting on new Thalmor activity taking place south of here. Rumor was that they were turning an old fort into a prison for captured Talos worshippers, and I deemed the reports credible enough to investigate. I sent my best man, Korst, on the mission. He was ordered not to confront them, but to observe only. Unfortunately, he did not return, and I'm afraid something went very wrong. About 2 weeks. After 1 week went by, we'd started to fear the worst, so we mobilized and came here. Finding Korst is the main reason we're here. This fort gave us the perfect spot to rest, resupply, and prepare to find out what happened to him. So, we eliminated the bandits, took over the fort, tried to blend in and not draw attention to ourselves. Yes. Fortunately, the Imperials left everything behind when they abandoned this place. It looks like Elenwen herself was here. I need you to pose as an Imperial officer with orders to transfer Korst back to Elenwen for interrogation. Legion prisoner transfer parties always travel in groups of 3, so Falco and Sienna will be going with you. As you can see, they're already in Imperial uniform. You must do the same if this has any chance of working. We found some officer's armor that should fit you, and Alton put a little enchantment on it for you. It's only worn by high-ranking officers, so it should help you carry a bit more influence. If you have any other powers of persuasion, this would be the time to use them. Perhaps between the two it will be enough for this to work. While searching the fort, we found a communique from her own hand, and were able to forge a transfer order to give to the men at the prison. If the Thalmor officers question you, remind them you're a special envoy from the embassy. They had best comply. Hopefully it'll be enough, but if not, you may have to resort to the old-fashioned way of negotiating. Yes, it certainly will be. Make no mistake, those Thalmor bastards are beyond brutal. And I've heard there's a particularly ruthless justiciar named Arundel who may be in charge there. If it's the Arundel I know, you can be certain he will kill you on sight, so you must be careful. Thank you, friend. You know, Marcus seems to be quite impressed with you. And well, if he trusts you, then I trust you. The prison is located south of here, on the road past Fort Newgrad, heading to the Cyrodiil border. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Here's your armor. Don't forget to put it on. Please return as soon as you can, and good luck.
And what do you want? What? We'll see about this. I haven't been notified of any such orders. I'll have to clear this with my superior. Wait here. My lord, there is an envoy here who appears to have transfer from Helgen herself. What should I do?
This looks in order. But I'll handle this. Come with me. I'm sorry. I haven't been given any orders concerning any transfer. I'm not able to release the prisoner at this time. Or what? You think you can intimidate me? I'm a Thalmor Justiciar, and I am not intimidated easily. Do you take me for a fool? You don't think I can sniff out a spy when I see one? We're going to have a lot of fun with you downstairs.
I'm afraid of you. See you blood.
No niin, tajusin juuri, että ei ollut Voi vittu. No, pahoittelut. Joo, tosiaan. Pahoittelut, mä nyt taas. En tajunnut kahtoa asioita kunnolla. No, nyt kuulet. Tänne pitää mennä. Tuosta sain. Joo, pahoittelut tosiaan. Mä taas niitä mikkiä vähän käyttää. Joo, eikä tässä. Näitähän tulee lisää. Helppo homma. nää on helppo. Steel Tanto käy. Saber. Me en oo mikään miekka naisia siis. Noniin. Ja missä se on tää tyyppi? Täällä.
Please, get me down from... Thank you. Let me see if I can walk. So dizzy. So weak. Can't walk. Good to see you. Yes, that's much
Joo.
better now, Sienna. Thank you. Falco? Sienna? What are you doing here?
Valerius sent us to find you and bring you home. Did you think we would let you rot in here? No, not all of them. Our new friend here is quite a fighter.
Yes. Who is this with you? I've never seen her before.
A traveler and a new friend of Marcus Janus. Of course, you won't believe it. Marcus is in Skyrim.
Marcus Janus in Skyrim? You must be drinking too much meat again, Falco.
No, it's true. And he's back in Helgen with Valerius.
Helgen? I bet Valerius never saw that one coming. Why is Marcus here?
I'm not sure, but something about rebuilding Helgen, I think. Of course, we can talk about that later. We need to go.
Yes. Let's get out of here before any more of those Dalmor maggots show up.
Kuulosti
Well,
ihan...
you can't travel like that. Is your gear around here anywhere?
Yes. I believe they put it in this chest
Tää
over
on kyllä
there.
Schwarzeneggerin ääni.
Let me see. Yes, there it is.
Ihan niinku Schwarzeneggeriltä kuulostaa.
That's much better.
That's much better.
Perhaps our new friend here will lead the way. We will be right behind you.
Se kuulostaa, jätkä kuulostaa ihan Schwarzeneggeriltä, perkele. Joo. No. Helgen kiipiä. Erittäin iso pahoittelut tuosta, että mikki ei taaskaan ollut päällä. Viime kerralla kävi sellainen, että se ei ollut ohjelmasta laitettu käyttöön, mutta nyt oli, että en muista ottaa sitä mikkiä käyttöön niin kuin nappia painamalla tavalla. Tai niin kuin näiden headsetin omista asennuksista. Pahoittelut. Kunhan tässä ei tulisi jatkossa hirvetä ongelma kaikki videoihin. Mutta matkustetaan Helgeniin ja hyvän näköinen sää, kaikki olemme saapuneet ja mä vaihdan puvustusta. Tämä haluan käyttää sekä tätä. Tää, joo, mä en pysty. Mut no, ei se. Restoration. Joo, no. Eikä taas, että eteenpäin. Erittäin kovasti kyllä vituttaa. En vituta, mutta se on aina vähän ärsyttävä, että mulla aina välillä unohtuu mikin hyväksyntä. Tai että mikki päällä nauhoittaessa. Ei kun ne on tuolla. Joo. Älkää tulko tielle, tulkaa tänne. Tulkaa tänne perkele. Joo, pääsin oikeaan suuntaan. Noniin.
Never been a religious man myself. People should be able to worship as they please, or not at all if they choose to.
Toin vähän ystäviä näkemään sinua.
Shore's bones. I see now why Marcus has spoken so highly of you. Quite impressive. Now, let's see if we can find out what in the name of Akatosh is going on in that prison. Forced. Thank the gods you're safe. But how in Oblivion were you even captured?
Civil War. It's bad for
They found
Skyrim.
me. It's like they knew exactly where I was hiding. I never had a chance to escape.
Well, thanks to our new friend, you're okay now. Tell me what you learned.
It's a prison, all right, and it's heavily guarded inside. Well, it was heavily guarded. There are none alive in there now. The commandant was never there that I could tell.
Did anyone mention where he was?
I overheard the guards joking about him getting soft in their embassy and spending too much time with some whore from the Tormas Tavern. But that's all I could hear them say.
Did you learn anything else?
Well, I didn't think much of it at the time, but I overheard a guard talking about how many prisoners were coming and going from the prison. And I noticed several new prisoners had probably get taken away while I was there, just like he said. They were not tortured, beaten, or starved either. I guess they saved all of that for me. And wait. Yes, one group had a family, a woman and a small child, but he was not old enough to fight. The guard was joking about raping the woman and selling the child to bandits as a slave. Could that be true? They are selling slaves?
Well now, that's certainly a lot to chew on. Excellent work, old friend. I'll check and see if any of my sources know about any of this. Thank you, Korst. You go get something to eat and some sleep. I need you well rested. Dismissed. You've done me a great service, friend. You saved his life, and for that I will never be able to repay you. Is there anything else you can add?
No, siinä kaikki. Korstin raportti oli aika tarkka.
Did you hear anything about slaves?
Ei, mutta vankila oli aika iso ja Korst oli ainoa vanki.
That is odd, isn't it? So it looks like the elves are up to no good. Where else to easily kidnap people than in Skyrim? All they have to say is that they're worshipping Talos. I'm sure many of these enforcers skulking about in Skyrim are under their command. I know you've had a long day, and I won't keep you. We'll let you know when we have anything new. But please, check in with Marcus as soon as you can. Thank you again, my friend.
Eipä mitään. Markus kanssa pitäisi seuraavan kerran jutella. Ja se tehdään ensi kerralla. Oikein paljon kiitoksia katsoit ja pahoittelut tuosta, että en mikkiä tuon laittaa päälle, kun sitä puolessavälissä videota olisi pitänyt tarkistaa, mutta no, ei se ole vaan mitään. Pitää vaan yrittää olla tarkka jatkossa. Mutta ei se mitään, nähdään ensi videossa, se tulee kun tulee tuttuun tapaan. Mä huomenna jatkan nauhoittelua, alkaa aika myöhä. Tässä kun nauhoittelen, niin vähän unta ja huomenna kun kerkeen, niin nauhoitellaan lisää. Mutta ei se mitään, nähdään ensi videossa. Se on moi moi! Moi!